How weak do humans become in the face of ruthless violence? Our story starts with a flashback of a masked man, massacring a family. The masked man approaches a man on the floor, and the man is so scared, he's saying, get away from me, please. The masked man is approaching slowly, clearly, enjoying each and every moment of it, as he has killed everyone already. As he approaches the man has fear and reaches for his jacket to get something. The man waits for him patiently. The suited man gets a gun and says, "Die, you monster." Unfortunately, he evades all the bullets and swiftly passes to the guy on the floor and cuts him in half while maintaining a dramatic pause, waiting for his blood to splash so that he can bath in it and enjoy each and every moment of it. As he laughs menacingly, knowing that there's only one person left, and that's a child. And he knows that he's going to kill him and he's going to enjoy each and every moment of it. As he laughs menacingly, knowing that he is coming. The boy realizes that, his parents are dead and they were killed by the masked man. And he knew he was next. The story then jumps to the present. Our protagonist is sitting looking at his phone, thinking about the victims that have been killed by the same man due to poor safety and management. And he reminisces about how it occurred years back. While he was going through his phone, he heard some people having an altercation, an argument, and sees a couple of bullies surrounding a guy. Then the big boss comes in and says, "Yo, we need the money." Then they start beating the chap, beating the boy, hoping, say, hey, go easy on the boy, yeah, you're gonna kill him. And then the protagonist comes in and holds the hand of the bully. He's like, "Yo, who are you? Why are you touching me?" The protagonist looks at him dead in the eye, not saying a word. And then the guy gets, really angry. He's like, "Yo, why are you holding me?" Then from nowhere, the protagonist just hammers the guy into the face, man. Punches him clean game, man, into the face. The big bully, the boss, falls down. The other group of bullies, realizing that their boss was knocked out, they follow. They're like, "We're gonna fuck you up." Just entering in and just come in and they're all swinging and they're all missing. You know what I mean? The protagonist keeps on just hitting them one by one. You know, his power was too much. The guy behind is like, "Yo, who are you? Why are you doing that?" Before he could finish, another one into his face, man. It was crazy. And all the bullies were done in a matter of some seconds. And then the boy who was bullied was, thank you for saving me, yo. You've done me a good job. Like, thank you. The protagonist looks at him dead in the eyes, like, "Yo, do you want to go next?" And then the boy who he saved was like, "Oh, I'm sorry." Ran out. The bully, so upset, got up, stabbed the guy. But the protagonist maintained a clean face and faced. The bully was worried. He's like, he didn't really intend on stabbing the guy, but then he did. But he really didn't expect it. What was coming to him was another KO. The protagonist just casually removes the knife from his hands, you know, and then looks at the wound, looks at it, with dead eyes. And miraculously, his hand heals, reattaches itself. And then he searches the bully to retrieve the lighter. The lighter which he remembers, or, was the same lighter that the masked man had when, he was killing his whole family. Yeah, but he was like, "Yo, they discontinued making these lighters anyway." He said, "Yo, bully, I'm borrowing your lighter." And the protagonist leaves and heads back home to his house where he lives alone, looking at his parents' picture, the only thing that actually remained in the fire. Picking up the picture, the protagonist remembers what happened 10 years ago and how he lost everything, how he lost his family. Thinking about how everything was taken away from him and how now he just lives for one thing and one purpose only, and that is to take revenge and to kill the guy who killed his family, and how he wanted to do it with his bare own hands. He also believed that the power that he had of recovering was for that purpose. You know, after all the investigations, the only true fact was that Jack was really strong and humanly strong, like extra strong, too strong, you know. So he knew that he needed to get stronger for him to face off Jack because his strength was, and it was clear to him that the only way he would actually defeat Jack was to become stronger and stronger so that he can actually, beat him. And the most effective way was always to enter into fight. And before you know it, like the bully actually read his mind. They called him out as expected. He had a smug look on his face. He's like, I'm gonna fuck him up. And the bully was like, yo, look at my nose. Oh my god. And it was like, yo, is he really going to respond to the message I asked him to come here, to come over for a fight? Like, do you think he's definitely going to do that? Then the guy who the bully had to deal with the protagonist was like, yeah, I've looked into your boy. He transferred recently to your school and he's been transferring ever since from other schools. And the reason is very funny, you know what I mean? It's like, yo, your boy has been transferring for free. Ask him, but why? Why would he just transfer himself? How? 12 times? The reason is simple. It's like every school he's been to has destroyed everybody who he could fight. And the reason why he was at that school is because, he's addicted to fighting and is looking for the next big thing. And the bully was like, what the hell? And then you told me to bring him here? Are you really going to? The killer laughs. And the bully is like, why are you laughing? What's funny, man? Hired man is like, do you think I would lose to the likes of a schoolboy? The bully was like, nah, 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 relax. That's all what I mean. Then the hired help takes in a deep breath, spits out bolts from his mouth, leading similarly to the bully, but instead hit the wall. And the bully was thinking, he's like, well, hey, what was that? Hey, did he actually destroy that with spit? Then he took a closer look and then noticed that they were bolts. And, and then said, I'm different. The hired help was different, says. He said that he was a contract holder. Witness makes his way to the place as he's heading up the stairs. He's walking there casually, he's thinking like, yo, is this boy really going to fight me? You know what I mean? Because it's awfully quiet in here. It's like, hey, it's quiet. Like maybe the boy chickened out after texting me, yeah? What a waste of time, he was thinking, the protagonist. Before he could leave, he heard something. He's like, wow, what's that? The protagonist rushed over there. He wanted to see what was coming, what was happening. And then when he went there, he found the boats. He found some boats on the floor, picked them up, and saw some blood. And realized that the blood was too fresh. And they hadn't dried up yet. Then he noticed a head on the floor. It's like, shit. Detached from his head, from the body, is like, hey, oh, yo. The protagonist's eyes open wide. He's like, what the hell is this? What's this? Is this what I've come for? Then he notices the bully that he actually came to fight being strangled. And then he walks towards trying to see who is doing it. The masked man is there, it's like, one more is there. Jack.